What's up, guys? It's Keith Trades. We are back for today's July 18th full days analysis. We ended up taking a loss, right? We ended up taking 2 losses today, but we positioned ourselves to win properly. And we ended up catching 2 great quality trades and getting back ultra green, right? Very, very simple. That shoots us to a 16 for 19 win rate. Very, very high quality win rate, right? I'm going to go over one of the losses that we took. And right, today's day is about how to position yourself to win. So as we understand, market has been bearish, right? And I saw this 15-minute fair value gap, right? And we had plenty of targets to run lower. I was looking at these equal lows. And then obviously on the daily time frame, right, you have a daily low here, a daily low here. That was a narrative hit. But let's get into that loss, right? Again, this is my A+ setup that I always take, right? Clear breaker structure, clear displacement off the open. Equal lows formed. We end up drawing back into the 15-minute fair value gap. We broke structure. We inversed through the bullish fair value gap that was once respected. And then I caught my short entry here with my stop at the wick high, right? Market was inefficient, right? Unfortunately, we stopped out for around a 15, 17 point loss. And then market ended up coming lower for 41 points and 152, right? And that's just unfortunate. But guess what? I took the exact same setup on the long side, and it paid more than it lost, right? How do we position ourselves to win? Very simple, right? We tried out some shorts here. Not a great quality setup. Took a tight 10-point loss. Took a loss here as well. These positions were both called for 50% size, right? I traded very light position size on these trades. Why? Because market was slow. And, right, we sold off so much, I kind of expected to see market retrace, which never happened. But we had the narrative to go short, so I ended up taking it, right? These trades were caught at 50% size. And then I had a clear reversal model that paid with full size. So that is how you position yourself to win. Right? You take losses. You know, we were on like a 7-8 win streak. I can't win forever. I will incur a loss. What's important is that I recouped, I stayed focused, and I still trusted my edge very nicely. Right? So these 2 positions that we take losses, small size, totally fine. Then market ended up cracking lower, right? We broke structure lower, right? And I'm looking at this. Swing high to swing low. My narrative is for market to reprice to discount of the range. Does not mean I will target it, but is my narrative level, right? Very simple setup. As we know, we've already swept buy side with this move lower. And now my play point is this bearish 15-minute fair value gap. We ended up inversing it, and then we formed a bullish. And we have a market structure shift through these swing highs. Right? So my play point is here, right? The exact same setup. Came back into the 15. We swept below. Once I saw market break structure and inverse this fair value gap, right, close below, I got my entry long here with a tight stop just at the candle wick low. My price target was the initial high, right? This was a full-size trade for 27 points. I ended up catching 25. So we take 2 small losses with 50% size, right? 2 small losses. Those equate to about 25, 27 negative. And then I take 1 25-point win with not full size, but I would say around 80% position size. That alone made back those 2 losses and had me green. Why? I was confident. This is exactly the setup I take, and it wins a lot more than loses. We've taken this exact setup maybe 10, 12 times the past month, and it hasn't lost yet. Its first loss incurred on that short here, which I am not upset about. Why? That's my motto. It wins more than it loses. It was a great risk to reward, and it worked out. Analysis was right. Just inefficient markets, I cannot control that. But now we are back green, right? And now how did we extend our green? By taking the reversal shorts, right? A very simple setup. Again, this is exact same quality look that we look for, right? Exact same quality look. What do we see? Buy side sweep. Market structure shift through these lows, right? Candle closure, confirm by candle closure, market structure shift, right? I wouldn't consider this market structure shift. I would want to see more displacement. And then what are we finding for play points, right? 5-minute fair value gap. Wow, right? Same exact entry model. We swept internal high. Buy side sweep. Strong rejection off the fair value gap. 5-minute fair value gap. And we see selling pressure come in, and this bullish gets inversed. Right? I was contemplating an inverse entry, but as we see choppy price action, I stay patient. Once we displace through these swing lows, I found my entry at a 3-minute fair value gap. Again, not really any need for the fact that you could literally just take this 1 minute, but I was looking at a 3-minute fair value gap, and that lies here. All right, we played the market tight. Again, why? Market did not need a new low narrative. It ended up happening, but we were not able to capitalize on a new low. My narrative was a new low. We ended up grabbing our shorts here, right? We watched how we broke, and we sniped straight through. Our team caught a 31-point trade. I ended up catching around 35, right? As we always know, let me show you guys the proof. We hop on our live trading stage here in our Discord. I don't know why Fortnite just sent me something. And we go to the chat. Right here. We're in the trade. I'll break even at the internal if we just place through. I'm going to hold to the internal. Right? This internal low. And then bang. I sold for 31 points. W trade up 20% on his account. Go to our testimonials. Where are they at? And you see the setup. 3-minute fair value gap short, delivery to the internal low. A very great quality setup. And this was a full size position. So now we have ended up taking a 80% position win that got us green, right? Back in the green. And then we take a 100%, a full size position at 31 points. For the student, I caught 35. So 35 and then 25. So we captured 60 points in gains relative to 27 points in losses. But how did we position ourselves to win? The losses were half size. Why did I take half size? Because I was iffy about the market. And what really threw me off to take half size? Let's go to ES. While we are looking for our shorts, right? What do we see ES doing? ES was buying aggressively to the upside. Because ES is not in confluence with NQ, I stayed patient. And then we broke down. Let's look at our long setup, right? Our long trade here, look at ES. That was the inverse that we had on the NQ. It's the exact same setup. What about our short? Break structure. It's the exact same setup. ES and NQ were aligned. When we took those first two trades, they were not. So that was a cue to put half position size. In case they lost, we would be able to eat it up. And we ate it up alive. Right? So that is July 18th trades. A nice green day. We ended up having YK catch a great 14-point ES short. That was beautiful. All proof of fills, all callouts are posted at the M Printers LLC and at YK Treasury on IG. Thank you guys so much for watching. Right, I hope you guys took something out of how to position yourself to win. Right, by understanding ES confluence and market conditions. But that'll cap it off for you guys. We will end off this week strong on a banger. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.